Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, The Mustard Butterfly, a home for good, a home for change, a home for women. I'm Doyne, and if this is your first time coming across this channel, hi! We are Holistic Health Hub, sharing the joy of eating well, knowing God and embracing the right mindset. And if any of these resonate with you, please subscribe to see more of our videos and to join this amazing growing community of women living life well together. This month we've been exploring what it means to live intentionally, to live on purpose, to live deliberately. And in this video I want to share on choices and how I choose, like how I go about making my choices and choosing differently. Living intentionally starts with an intent, right? It starts with a desire, it starts with a thought, and if we don't want it to stay that way, then we need to follow through with actions. And usually the bridge between these two things are the choices that we make. We have so many choices that we make every day we are presented with different options that we have to choose from, and some of these things are quite evident and quite obvious, like we're aware that we're making a choice, while some of them are things that we don't even realize we're doing because they're preset, they're second nature now, they're habitual. But even those things are choices that we make, but sometimes these choices have been made for us by parents, maybe growing up, guardians, carers, or even things that we've chosen over time that have just become second nature. When we make a choice, we are usually sending a message to our brain. We're telling our brain this is the way to go, and the more we make that choice, the more we're reinforcing. It's like we're reinforcing the message, so it becomes like programming of we're programming our mind, our ways, we're programming ourselves to be this way. That's why the things that become second nature, we don't realize they're choices because it's a programming that's happened over time, right? Now when it comes to living intentionally, this involves making a change. This involves doing things differently. And so what helps is to pull everything out. So everything is on the line. Nothing is a must, nothing is compulsory. Everything we do becomes questionable. It helps us to get our mind in the position of to see things for what they are. That way we can now choose even the things that we've chosen, that have been chosen for us. We can now see them as a choice that we can now make to get a different outcome based on our intentions. So bring everything out in open, and what helps me is obviously from there I start to make different choices that will hopefully be in line with the intentions that we've set ourselves. How do I go about making these choices? The first thing, what comes naturally, is when I think of something that I want to make a change in. I use my physical health when I decided to lose weight and just live healthier as a whole. The first thing I would do is change my environment. Now it's not me changing location all the time. I mean, if you're privileged to change location, that's fine, but for me, it's when I say change environment, it's more of changing the events that might lead me to make a particular decision. And I'll use my weight loss journey as an example. When I decided that I wanted to lose weight, obviously after doing research on the things to do or the foods to eat to lose weight, then I go grocery shopping, and now I get to make a decision of what comes into my basket. From then on, I choose not to bring into my environment, into my eyes every day, the unhealthy foods, the foods that are stopping me, preventing me from losing weight, or even the foods that are not nutritionally dense. Let's talk about that, because it's not about losing weight, it's about being healthy. So I choose those foods. I choose the fruits, the vegetables, the less processed foods and more natural whole foods in my basket, and that way when I bring it home on a day-to-day, my daily choice has been made easier by doing that. So that's what I mean by changing environment. It really, really helps. Of course, I can't change everything about my environment because I live in a world. I live with people, you know, so people have their own ways or their own things that they want to eat. People have different things that they bring into the environment that I'm in. But changing my environment is changing it in as much as is in my power, if that makes sense. So and then after changing my environment as much as I know how to, then I speak to God. I speak to God about it. I pray, because everything that we want to see in the physical is first spiritual. It happens first, is first dealt with in the spiritual, and the God of the spirit realm is God, is Jesus. The ruler of that realm is Jesus. And most times some of these choices have now made us powerless over them, because they have such a strong pull, and usually only God can help us with that. I don't know if you know about the AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. The main premise of the AA is that, you know, as an addict, you become powerless to the thing that you're addicted to, and you're turning to a greater power, and that power is God. You're turning to God to help you. God can see what would happen. He already knows what will happen, the things that will be pulled into your day before it happens. So you focusing on God will really just help to strengthen your the resolve. You help to strengthen your spirit, man, and that way you can then hopefully make better choices. Focusing on God, just it makes the choice not as doesn't have as much power over you, because God has the ultimate power. So yeah, praying really, really helps. It helps me just stay focused on God. The intentions that I've made are usually in line with what God says anyway, so He would want to help me to bring them to pass. So it makes sense for me to pray and speak to Him about them. So that's what I do. And then the third thing, again, now back to the physical, is just saying no, learning to say no. When it comes to eating healthier, there are times when I have to say no to certain foods, and it's not always an easy one to do, but it's something that I do over and over again, and it gets easier, because remember, with choices, the more you make the choice, the more it's ingrained, the more it gets easier. So yeah, I hope those help, because that really does it helps me so much. Of course, it's a lifelong learning, it's a lifelong journey to process. No, I don't always make the right choices. However, these are things that help me choose better more than not. And I hope that, you know, you can implement a few of these things if you don't already. Please share whatever it is you do as well that help you. And let's get conversational about this. Also, big announcement, first ever challenge coming through next month. So stay tuned to here and Instagram, where we'll be sharing what it is. But for now, I can reveal that it is going to be a 21-day whole foods challenge. Right now, as it stands, we will start on the 11th of October, and that's all the information I know for now. If you're interested in this, you can send an email to hello@themustardbutterfly.com to just say you're interested. But of course, we are getting a link ready, and we will share that as soon as possible, so you can sign up and join the group for the challenge. This is happening next month. So yeah, exciting, our first ever challenge. I can't believe it, finally doing it. If you want to be part, stay tuned, and we will create a link and share it with you. I'll probably share it with you in next week's video, and also probably on our Instagram page as well. Thanks for watching, and please share with family, share with friends, share with your loved ones, whoever might need to watch this, and like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, turn on your notifications. See you next time. Bye.